Hello, family. Um, I pray that you all are as well as can be, that you all are safe and still being safe. It has been a rough few months for all of us in ways that I won't attempt to walk in your shoes and vice versa. I want to say at the outset of this and be very, very clear that I am a black woman. I am a Christian black woman. I am a Christian black human woman. I am an advocate for people with invisible illnesses. I am an entrepreneur. I am educated. I am articulate. And I'm smart. I'm funny. An advocate of hope and of never losing hope and never losing faith. I have endured quarantines for COVID. I have watched something play out in front of me I never ever thought I would see. And I have not been able to cry about it. Sometimes it's just too terrible. And I've been trying to be very picky about what I watch and what I read because sometimes you have to be smart enough to care for yourself and know yourself and what you can and can't handle. And that doesn't make you or me weak. It makes us pretty darn smart because at some point the world keeps moving and we keep moving and we have to continue to live. I haven't been able to cry. And I thought, well, actually, I thought very little of it. I just haven't cried. And now I'm sitting here watching Kamala Harris and Cory Booker have to talk to Congress about a bill that was already passed called the Emmett Till Act. And Rand Paul wants to get into the logistics of what lynching means. And Kamala Harris she's brilliant, but she's very angry. But Cory Booker hit me right in the gut. Then the waterworks. I am petrified for every black man and every black woman. If you can be shot in your own home, in your own bed, I have nephews. They have kids, boys. I have ex boyfriends that I don't know, I don't really talk to, not for any reason of malice. I'm not that person, but I've gotten in touch with people I've talked to if ever, just to say, I love you, black man. I love you. I celebrate you. I appreciate you. You are valuable. You are necessary. You are human. And you are worthy of not having your life taken, whether it's videotaped or not. I think of Breonna Taylor and Sandra Bland and Tatiana Johnson, and I'm like, it's the women too. And all in the middle of a pandemic. Yes, I am in bed. My body is angry. I've done what I can to keep myself calm because when I am not calm, when I am frenetic, my body takes advantage of it. And today is that day. And it is what it is. And I'll be fine in that sense. I don't ever doubt that. I don't doubt God for anything. What I am clear on is that we have moved him out of the way in every way possible. He gave us everything we needed, he made everything perfect, and we moved him out of the way. And now, when something happens, we want to call him. I feel like I want to give every black person the speech they've already heard. Be compliant. Don't say anything wrong. Don't say anything. I'm even afraid for people to go to protests. But compliance didn't save George Floyd. And Congress wants to debate the language of the Emmett Till Act. Rand Paul said it can't be about a bruise or a cut. It can't be about something that might be a temporary injury. There is no temporary injury for us. Physical wounds heal in any abuse, but it's the stuff in here that doesn't heal. I'm so exhausted. And I know I'm not alone at all. I'm a person that tries to be hopeful. I try very much to see the potential in every human being, every neighborhood, every community, every city, country. I want to see the potential. I want to acknowledge the potential to be better than we were before. And I look at all the protests going on around, the world is with us. The world. But I'm so exhausted. This is such a different exhaustion. I have chronic fatigue syndrome. I'm always tired. This is different. This I can't sleep this off. Heck, I can't sleep at all. I was sitting here and I'm thinking about all of these things, and I'm like, the one thing you cannot wrestle from me is my faith in God. The one thing you cannot snatch from me, beat out of me, is hope. I'm challenging myself in my exhaustion, in my frustration, in my fear, in my pain to look at the minutia because that's where we're going to find what's still going well. Because there are so many things that are going well. Maybe not tomorrow, I'm talking right now. There are things that are going well. And we better grab it and hold it and acknowledge it and share it. We're alive. We're in a country that's so messed up, but we can still stand in the street and protest. We can have prayer on Zoom. We can. There's so much that went right today. We have to carry each other right now because the weight is unbearable. The weight of this is unbearable. We have to carry each other. And I don't know what that looks like, but I'm in. If that means you gotta call me and cry and we don't say anything, then that's what we do. If you have to go and put on a mask and stand across the street from somebody you love and just wave, to do that. Or sit in your car with the windows down and play some music that takes you just for a second somewhere else and reminds you that music unites, music heals. If you got a blog, blog. Maybe you never blogged before. It's a good time to start. Speak your truth. The other thing I won't allow to happen, I'm not going to start picking and choosing who I love. When I say I love you all, no strings attached, that includes Derek Chauvin and all those officers. That includes President Trump. God didn't say you pick and choose who you like based on what happens. He said love thy neighbor as you love yourself. I won't stop loving everybody. I won't stop. I love Drew Brees. I love that girl, Candace Owens. I don't have to know you to love you. I don't have to agree with you to love you. I don't have to be your sycophant nor you mine. But I love you. There are people that love me that don't know me. There are people that know me and love me and think I have a potential that I can't see. There are people that know nothing about parts of my life. Like I always say, there are skeletons in people's closets. There are bodies in my closet and they're still talking. But they love me just because I'm another human being. The world can't snatch that from me. I won't let it happen. Please don't let it happen to you. I think the worse people are, the more we need to love on them because it's coming from somewhere. Somehow, they're not random, not a whole bunch of just different events. There are connections. There seem to be no degrees of separation in certain things. Please love one each other. And that could be hard. You hear people spew hatred, love one each other. those who are risking their livelihood and their lives to stand with us, like the young man in the sheriff's office who knew he couldn't protest in his uniform and he went and he asked, "Can I just have this day and I'll take the uniform off? I just want to kneel." And they told him no. He said, "I quit and I'm going with them." Love on those people. Love on those who have an agenda, who are the ones that are starting the glass breaking and the looting, and then they get out of the way so that black folks can seem like there they go again. Love on them. Love on each other individually. Let's love on each other collectively. We will get through this. Please, each one of you, remember self care. Sometimes we forget. Remember, we are still in the midst of a COVID crisis. Remember that however angry you get and whatever encounters you have, that we need you to be able to live to fight another day. Remember, this is a time of organization and strategy and solution focused critical thinking. Know there's some amazing artwork's going to come out of all of this. Can you imagine the songs, the collaborations, the art, the the creativity that's going to be inspired, the people who never picked up an instrument will be motivated because something will start to play in their heart and in their head and in their spirit. Elijah Cummings said, "We're better than this." Are we? Have we been historically? No, we have not. But we can be. We can be. I feel like I inherited my rose colored glasses from my mother, and what a wonderful thing, and what a wonderful woman she was. And the last few weeks, even the last few months, I feel like my glasses are just, they're broken. Somebody broke my glasses. The glasses can be repaired, and my rose colored vision will return. And I'll keep seeing the world for what it can be with my head on the swivel. Do not get me twisted. I'll see the world for what it can be when each individual encounter. I love you guys so much for so many reasons, so many different reasons. But, black man, you are not weak. You are not thugs. You are not criminals. You are not unworthy. You are not less than. You are amazing. You are strength. You are backbone. You are protectors. You love so deeply that you can't verbalize it sometimes. You take care of business. You love on your communities. You make me proud. You make me so proud. Everyone, please stay safe. Be kinder than you have been the day before. And when you feel like you can't be kind, just be quiet. I think that was a note to me. Um, I'm out.